Hello and welcome back to Oddsparks. We have a lot we're going to try to get accomplished today. We're going to firstly work on getting hauling sparks automated so that we can help speed up our production and transport. But the first thing we're going to actually do is put a supply chest down here. That way we can use stone tiles from here on out. That'll help speed things along. Put that down. It'll take them a while to fill that up because these don't get made very fast. 5.6 per minute. This is wheels right here. We are back at the stone section. This is the main base up here. This is where we make carry sparks. We need carry sparks and wheels for hauling sparks, but they need to be made at one of these bigger shrines back here. So we're currently making wheels right here. I think what we're going to do is grab this shrine right here, make hauling sparks here. We'll add a third train wagon to this line and put carry sparks here, and we'll truck them over here. I think that's the easiest way to get it done. Otherwise we could make a whole other train, but let's use what we got. Let's see if we can fit a third train wagon in here. I'm not sure if there's a limit on how many wagons you can have. Alright, let's delete this. Let's grab another wagon stop. This one we're going to want to actually unload this way. Yeah, that way they can take this carry sparks off this way. And we gotta grab see if we can connect it up here. That's a piece of cake. So we gotta go back up to the main base and add a third one for there too. This is, let's see. These are carry sparks right here. So we need to bring them over here. We have to add we're going to have to add two stops to this, so let's go ahead. Delete that. We're going to need 2 train stops in here. This middle one's going to be empty, but we need it to get the spacing right. And let's grab this. No problem. Looks pretty good. Now we need to just get a crate in here. Let's see, we'll probably need a crossing. Let's put it right here. Get some carry sparks on here, and we should be good to go. Alright, that's the carry sparks on the line there. They're loading it up. We have the third station here, so that should be good. Let's head up to the stone area up here and get the wheels over to the shrine here. Alright, here's wheels down here. We got to get them all the way up to the shrine, so let's just grab a path. I think we're going to come up to here, something like that. We'll have to get rid of all these trees. And then we can grab a zip line. That'll work. So let me get these trees cleared out and we'll get a path laid down. Alright, there's the pathway. We'll wait to hook it up with some carry sparks until we get the rest of it set up. Let's head over to the area where the shrine's going to be. Kind of have to take the long way around just because that's where the elevators are. Should probably move the elevator. This is the shrine here. This was making rocky sparks before. We're going to change it to make hauling sparks. Let's just move this out of the way for now. Get rid of these trees. The wheels coming in. I gotta head over to the train here. Let's grab another zip line. I suppose we could put it over here. I guess right there is good. Grab a path. I like how it does that, like it picks the wrong level so you can't tell where the path is. See, like it's not on the cursor. Weird. Alright, so he will unload to there. And then we will come down here. Over to there. Alright, let's try out these hauling sparks. They take up both sides of the path. So you can only put one on the path at a time because they will run into each other. Like, let me put one on the path and we'll show you. So it takes up both sides. But it can carry a whole bunch. It picked up that whole stack. I just gotta get some wheels coming. Let's take a look at the missions. We have a whole bunch. This one we need fabric and explosives. So let's start working towards unlocking fabric and explosives. Explosives are here, just fertilizer and limestone. And fabric is just rope and stone wheels, so that's pretty easy. Let's just put some chests down and start filling them. We might as well go through each one of these and just fill the stuff that we have. Like, we have past 1,000 stone plates already. We have fertilizer and limestone. So let's just start filling these chests up. That's nothing crazy. So we have a couple chests up here already. This is the mayor. He wants past 1,000 stone plates. So let's move that over. So I'll just get these chests put down. We'll start filling in what we have. So there's a lot of sparks on this line, and it's not really working out so well. I think we can change it up a little bit now that we have hauling sparks. So let's try removing all these guys. That is all of them. Let's go ahead and delete this path. Right here. And I think we'll do a crate here. Put a pathway in here. I think that should work better. So unfortunately we'll prioritize this one here, but it should fill up pretty quickly. Alright, I spent the last little bit of time just putting down delivery chests and delivering stuff we've already been making. So dowsing stones, limestone, and rope for this guy. We have gone unlock fabric here with rope and stone wheels. This one I've just been slowly filling the chest as I have the materials available. This is what gets us to tier 7, so we're going to wait on that one anyway. This one is going to unlock the big barrel and the big crate. I did some pigments. I don't plan on using them. I just wanted to get the mission complete for completion's sake. So we'll go over the paints in a little bit, but they're nothing crazy right now. It's just basically putting leaves or bark in a cutter and it makes paint. And then explosives we're going to unlock, and this one we are going to work on next too. So let's run around and turn these in real quick and see if they have any other missions for us. Alright, those are all turned in. We can take a look at them. We have 3 missions left here. This one does need some coral. This one needs boomy sparks and puffy sparks, which we will work on after we get explosives and fabric manufactured. So let's take a look at those recipes. Fabric is right here, requires rope and tree bark, so we'll need a couple trees, giant trees to harvest. And then explosives are down here. That requires fertilizer and limestone. So let's head back to our base. Over here, I think we're making fertilizer right here. So let's grab these 3 trees and make some fabric right here. Redo the fertilizer setup, and then we can put a train station in here to pick up the fabric, because I'm sure it's going to be needed later, as well as the fertilizer. So let's head over to the waypoint. This is our current fertilizer setup right now, nothing spectacular. But these are all the trees over here. I think we'll clear this area out. Put in a train stop for future use right in here somewhere. I want to stay away from the Belephant though. I think we can use this big there. We can come up here. Now let's clear this area out. Before we clear this area off, we need to hunt some pangas, because we need some pangas tendons, because we need to make a whole bunch of looms, and those require pangas tendons. So let's go hunt some pangas. I can't wait till we automate boomy sparks, that way we can just blow this stuff up. But let's try throwing a whole bunch of guys at him. So that's one. Let's go hunt a whole bunch more. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back from our expedition hunting pangas. It's time to clear out this area. I think we're going to start with this section right here and put a train station in for future use. I don't have any plans for it right away, but I'm sure we'll need one, so we might as well do it. Let's just unleash these guys. Alright, I threw a 4-station train stop in just for future reference. I don't know what we'll need it for or if we'll need it, but we might as well have it. It's just easier to build it now and not need it than need it later and not have it. So next up, we're going to, these are 2 trees right here that we can harvest. We're going to harvest those, send them into this area here, and create a layout for fabric. We're probably going to redo our layout for fertilizer as well, so that we can get over here closer to this train station and get it delivered to one of these bays on the train stop. So let's get this cleaned up. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We have 4 looms making rope. That'll consume 88 leaves, or roughly 90 leaves per minute, which is what the logs produce over here, the trees produce over here. So let's lay this out in dirt paths right now, so I don't end up with a whole bunch of stone path tiles in my inventory, and then we'll pave over it once we're sure we're happy with it. So I'm thinking it's coming through here with the path. This will be something like this. These 2 trees over here will be doing bark, and then I have 2 over here doing leaves. So these 2 paths are leaves, these 2 paths are bark. So bark will come in over here. Something like that. Then we will have leaves come out this way. I have 2 sets of them coming in. Something like that. So that'll be leaves coming in from over here somewhere, and bark coming in from back here. And then what we'll do back here is we will probably, let's see, I guess we'll have to grab a path down here. Maybe we'll put a crossing in there. So this will be bark coming in. We're actually going to do something like this. And we will grab this. Something like that. And then this thing here is going to make the fabric. It requires all these ropes to make one set of fabric. So let's grab, actually just leave it like this. And then this will be its own set of bark coming in. It needs a full belt of bark just for this machine. And this will somehow go over to this train stop here. We can probably move this around, like actually do something like something like that. And this will just come over and probably to this one here. So that would be that. We would need to get leaves in on this side. What I'm thinking about doing for that is put some more of these guys in. And this would be leaves coming in this way. We'll probably have to put some storage units in here as a break. Something like this. Something so they get delivered faster. Something like that. And lastly, we have this pathway. This could be just coming down here like this, I guess. We'll see if they can deliver it fast enough. Run over here. We'll have to fix this path, but this is basically going to come in over here. Let's get explosives going, or fertilizer going first. We'll see if one guy can keep up with this. Maybe one over here. One on this one. And one on this one. Probably going to put a second one up here, just so they can load the train faster. That is fertilizer. We'll just keep an eye on it and see if this guy can keep up. If not, we'll try to divide the path out so we can put multiple sparks on it. This one here, we need to get a carry spark on here, carry spark on here. That should get leaves. It's going to take a while to buffer these up. But we'll keep an eye on it. Let's get this going. I'll put one on this path. Get one on this one. We'll get bark going. So this should be bringing bark in. And it's going to get divided between these two. On this top one's going to get priority, but it is what it is. Alright, looks like everything's going pretty smoothly. It's barely keeping up with this one, but we'll just have to see. It's going to back up pretty soon. The fabric's already full. So that's already backed up, so it's hard to tell. Without using the fabric, I don't have any way to tell if it's actually going to keep up or not. But it looks pretty good. Plenty of fertilizer. Fertilizer is being produced at an extraordinary rate. So we are good on fertilizer for a while. So that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode we will work on getting the explosives up and running and going finding the Boomy Spark and getting that ironed out so that we can use him as a weapon against these monsters instead of sacrificing all my choppy sparks. So I think that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.